Hi, I'm Melissa. I am a musician. I love the beach. I'm a French Acadian from Clare, Nova Scotia, and I'm proud of it. But I am also an overthinker. I consider opinions, harsh words, and critical glances perhaps more than I should. So one day, when I was letting these qualities affect my mood, I went for a run to clear my mind. And I had a thought. We are all so unique in this world, and we have less time on it than we realize. We are all different and have something to offer. Yet within these differences, we are joined together by one thing. We all deserve to feel the liberty to be ourselves without being judged or criticized or mocked about it. We all deserve respect, and we all deserve a chance. 1 in 5 Canadians suffer from a mental health illness. Some of these mental health illnesses are caused by the peer pressures of our society. Some from bullying, some from our misconception on what is beautiful. None are necessary. So I decided to talk about it. I decided to raise awareness on where it can lead to. I decided to make a day that reveals to everyone that those who suffer aren't alone, and that there is help out there. And thus was born my idea, the Be You Run. Fantastic idea in my head, impossible without help. So I approached Karen. For many reasons, I knew she would be the perfect partner for this project. She's so intelligent. She's one of the sweetest women I've ever had the pleasure to meet. She's fun. She's simple like myself, and she can share with the world her personal experiences with these issues. Sharing her story would bring the reality into the event, and I was more than pleased when she agreed.
Hey, my name is Karen Bellevaux, and I'm the proud aunt of Mandi LeBlanc, and I represent her ever-loving family and friends. Mandi's smile would light up any room and would brighten the darkest of days. We were blinded by the sheer brilliance of it and lulled into a false sense of security. As a result, this is where we have to visit her now. She was stolen away in the prime of her life. Never again will we be privileged to experience neither the warmth of her laughter nor the contagion of her smile. A true humanitarian, one could only hope to be as altruistic in nature and vigilant as she to the suffering of others. Lost is the profound knowledge she took away with her. Powerful messages she could have conveyed through the contrasting yet ever-tender melody of her voice, now silenced forever. Gifted she was with infinite wisdom, yet reluctant to share in this wealth of information unless she was invited. Too afraid her words would have no meaning, she fell silent in her battle. The most disturbing realization of all, not only was our beloved viciously taken from us as a family, Mandi was stolen from my little man of 5 years. They were kindred souls, two exceptional beings who shared a history, the lineage now abruptly and violently terminated. He will never again enjoy the blissful experience that was her. No more memories to be created within this dimension. She, visible through the conjuring of images, yet as intangible and invisible to him as the imperceptible kisses she now bestows upon him before he sleeps, hoping and wishing to dream of her. She, so timid in nature, afraid to take up the space she so rightly deserved, afraid or unable to ask for the assistance that may have been her saving grace, in a world so vast and complicated. Mandi was consumed, particle by particle, until she no longer existed within a form we were able to cherish here on earth. Had only love been enough, she surely would have lived beyond the end of time. Why do we share, many of you may ask? Simply because love is not enough. We refuse to allow the cause slip away as unceremoniously as Mandi did, and wish to create much needed awareness about suicide, mental health issues, resources, as well as grief and healing within the aftermath of a preventable tragedy. In an ideal world, there should never be a time or a place where people feel free to disparage the lack of cerebral health in another. Would we tell somebody who just had a heart attack to stop feeling sorry for themselves? To pick themselves up by the bootstraps? Inferring somehow that the predicament they are in is all their fault? No, of course not. We would treat the organ causing the ailment without making judgment calls on the person's character. Why then can we not accept that the brain is also an organ susceptible to disorders, without questioning the integrity of the individual who is seeking to reinstate their good health? Not one person on this earth is immune from any illness. In fact, according to CAMH, 1 in 5 Canadians are touched by mental health issues alone. Therefore, we sincerely hope that you kind people never have to ask yourselves why a loved one chose to die by their own hand. We urge you to show compassion now for others, as we never know what tomorrow will bring to you and yours. Mandi's spirit does live on, as even in death, she was generous to a fault and continued to offer life to upwards of 40 people through organ and tissue donations. Mandi is gone forever, yet you are not. There are choices available to you. There is help out there, and the sooner you access it, the better are your chances of regaining our harmonious state of health. Don't let anyone ever tell you that you are weak for getting the support you need. We are indeed awed by the individuals who do forge ahead in the face of adversity. Mandi may have faltered along the way, but we urge you to be brave, strong, and proud. Simply be you in memory of her. Words to live by. My sister Kim's promise to her daughter, Mandi LeBlanc. Amanda, I will promise to do this for you. Trust. Fight. Dream. Hope. Love. Accept. Please guide me along my path.
I spent my whole life walking away from sorrow, telling myself they're not gone